Did you know that there have been 5 presidents that have never been elected to public office before becoming president of the United States? In this video, we will go over who those 5 presidents are and what they did before they became president of the United States. We will be going from first to last, or oldest to newest. The first was Zachary Taylor, who was an American military leader who served as the 12th president of the United States from 1949 until he died in 1950. He was only a president of the United States for 16 months. He died suddenly of a stomach illness, and his administration is considered one of the bottom quartile of U.S. presidents, in parts due to having such a short term and not being able to accomplish anything. Before he became president, he gained his popularity through his services in the American military. He was commissioned in the U.S. Army in 1808, made himself a name as a captain in the War of 1812. After that, he established multiple military forts along the Mississippi River and was a commander during several Native American wars, such as the Black Hawk War and the Second Seminole War. Directly before he became president, Taylor was dispatched to Texas during the annexation of Texas, where he was able to defeat Mexican troops multiple different times, pushing them back further and further into Mexico. And directly after this, he was elected president. The second president to never hold office before becoming president was Ulysses S. Grant, who was the 18th president of the United States from 1869 to 1877. Grant gained notoriety and popularity from his military career directly before this, where he was the commanding officer and led the Union Army to victory in the American Civil War. Directly after that, he served as the United States Secretary of War from 1867 to 1868. He served as the commanding general of the U.S. Army from 1864 to 1869. He was deemed as a war hero and was unanimously nominated by the Republican Party, and then being elected president in 1868. While he was president, he helped stabilize the national economy, supported congressional reconstruction, ratification of the 15th Amendment, and multiple other issues. While under Grant, the Union was completely restored. Once upon a time, he was considered one of the worst presidents in American history, but as time has moved on, his policies have gained significant support and has changed the narrative. The third president to be elected president that has never served in office before was Herbert Hoover. He's elected president in 1929, and he served from 29 to 33. He was the 31st president of the United States, and he held office during the onset of the Great Depression in the United States. He was a self-made man who became rich as a mining engineer. He didn't hold any elected offices, but he was appointed to several administration positions. From 1914 to 1917, he was the Commissioner for Relief in Belgium. From 1917 to 1918, he was the Director of the U.S. Food Administration. And from 1921 to 1928, he was the 3rd United States Secretary of Commerce. In the 1932 presidential election, he was defeated by FDR, also known as Franklin Delano Roosevelt, decisively because of the economic crisis that was occurring. Hoover had one of the longest retirements as president at over 31 years long. Hoover receives praise for his actions as a humanitarian and public official. The fourth president to be elected as the United States president but not be elected to previous office before is Dwight D. Eisenhower. Eisenhower was the 34th president of the United States from 1953 to 1961. He gained his notoriety and his popularity as being the supreme commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force in Europe, where he also achieved the 5-star ranking as General of the Army. He planned and supervised the invasion of North Africa and the invasion of Normandy, also known as D-Day, on the Western Front. During his time as president, there was unprecedented economic prosperity. His administration undertook the development and construction of the interstate highway system. He also signed the Civil Rights Act of 1957. He's regarded as having a presidency that is on the upper tier of American presidents. And the last and most current U.S. president to be elected president of the United States without being elected to an office previously is Donald Trump, who served as the 45th president of the United States from 2017 to 2021. Before he became president, he was a real estate mogul, owning the Trump Organization. Some of the company's operations Involved building and renovating skyscrapers, hotels, casinos, and golf courses. He also had multiple different other side ventures, including the reality TV show The Apprentice. He served from 17 to 21. He lost his bid for his second term in 2020, but is expected to run again for the 2024 election. Did you guys know that these presidents didn't hold elected office before they became president? Let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching.